Omu Dr. Mata Dunku said her desire had always been to have a prototype young man of the 22nd century as chairman of Oshimili North local government area, who must be inclusive, broad-minded, a critical thinker, and a change agent.
I'll give you prototype young man of the 22nd century. Yabonyega tall, like the young man sitting here. Ogade handsome, like the young man sitting here. Ogade educated, like the young man sitting here. Ogade broad-minded, like the young man sitting here. Ogade willing to dare beyond the ordinary, like the young man sitting here. Ogade futuristic, like the young man sitting here. Ogade comprehensively comprehensive, like the young man sitting here.
She affirmed that Hon Innocent Esenweze represent those qualities as enumerated, thereby insisting that it is time to administer proper grassroots governance that brings peace, joy, and progress to the people.
If I knew that man of yesterday, who was the proper head of the home, and you chose this Kwashoko-like men. No, we don't want them. I need your men who are critical thinkers. I need your Ikeigana Natani who are not by Kawasi and Mili Kadiwa Waho because they are proper heads of the home. I need your Mwai if you decide to marry, to be faithful to your husband, to be a shoulder for your husband to lean on, to be his friend and his confidant, not a competitor. Because the man is first. God did not create man and woman to be equal. Man is first, woman is equal. God did not make mistake by creating man and creating woman to be a companion, to be a complement to the man. So where is the problem? The problem is that man wants to be man and woman at the same time, and it cannot happen. That's where the problem is. Born. So by the time you do your job as a man and you want to do the job of woman, that's where the problem rises. Because the future of humanity is in the hands of woman. Why? The woman has one work as one woman. Why if on Azafa, the woman they are trans. You see? So your future is in the hands of woman. So it is for the society to train the woman, train the trainer, so that that woman will train our future. So don't deceive yourself. Why are you a man? You're a man to be in the front, to be a proper head of the home, to be a leader, to bring change, positive change, that will lead us to the promised land. Anioma Abu Moses, Anioma Jedebenozo. And I believe with you we'll get to the promised land. Chairman, I made a number of requests. Now Oshimili North local government. Obodo Nimweho primary health care. Please endeavor to build one. Ndi diadi biko doziewe. Ifuga most primary health care dini. Mwanye na mu wana bombu. Shop di nihuwe wana no ngona bodimma. Go to all the primary health care centers. You will see shops. Mwanye no dina life and death na mu shops are di nihuwe. I would want you, I implore you to use your good office. Ki we pusi a shop ni nedi. Nebe ni neno Oshimili North. Wanye na munwa kwa mwanwa with dignity. Because na nyi chop madu. We don't want this era of one man, one woman, and two children. It has passed. We don't want that. I want to see men marrying many women and having children. Maka ni fendi ozoje megide enyi ibo umu. So, why is the North, Honorable Chairman, why is the North beating their chest? Why is the Northern Nigeria beating their chest in time of election population? Why is California beating their chest population? Ogiko Nemena Central je beat their chest. Neba anyino. Wakandi Anioma gwa ukomba. Wakani mwe gomba. Mana wanwe mado. Therefore, Anioma no Oshimili North chomado. We want to see men having many children. God did not give you your private part to be using it for dancing. He gave it to you to procreate. Fill everywhere with children and train them. Yeah, if I need you. So we don't want this, me and my wife and two children, we don't want it anymore. No, the era is finished. Of me, my wife, and two children. It is finished. I need your mother. Makananyo muhukazindi gebini. Candidate do no, candidate Zopatalanyo Oshimili North. We will be swallowed by others. So I'm making a statement of fact. Yeah, but even na leo ozobo. Ndi omowade akwụgwọ. Ọ bụ na nsị na mmụọ na Chukwu enyega m nri ka mgba nkịtị am a bad person. Onwe ndị ọmụ nọ n'iwe nwe ụlọ. Onwe ndị na-efu ha nri ga-eli. Asị ha mi ngelobale wo no. Asị ha mi ngigonye wa moto. But I would want you to put your name in history by being the first local government chairman to start paying the omos. I would want you to gather your councillors to make it a law so that when you leave it will be there. When they write the history of local government in Anioma in future, your name will feature there as the reference point. So I have 5,000. It is recognition to the others. I would want you to do that, and I would beg the councillors to help you to put that as a law. Koya libuna no si akpa iputa ni chipu die onye ozo etupu e. Na eliju mafo emili ho na ndi ozo eliju afọ. And a true leader must campaign for the others. So I want to beg you. Ozo ashi okpana mo no bịaga na la anyi ono bụ ndị local government. Unu abasi no no duru na anyi ashia. Ogi bụ afa ashia. Oshimili North local government ultra-modern market near airport. Bon odinuma. Ukelu eziokwu ma dị mma. Na mmadụ ga-abịa ga lụọ ahịa na be mmadụ be na Okonkwo nwaanyị elo n'Igbuzo o tinye Oshimili North. Walụ debe ndị ọzọ. Ahịa dị strategic at the express. You name it Oshimili North local government market near Asaba. Near Asaba. Ogeme. Ife nje bankiti bụ n'ezigbo mmadụ ejenege. You know, when you see darkness, you allow it to go away so that the light will come. Please make that as a point. Nibata, ki change ya for Asia. Nanya, there are 6 acres in that land. It is valued at over 1 billion. Manomu ho one shop. What have you given back to the land, the owners? What have you given? I'm telling you that 99% of Obanam, the bitter. Before anything wrong happens, you know me, I'm very blunt. Correct it. Makima nala anya need worth 1 billion. Thereby no behave as if nothing happened. If anybody is keeping quiet, we are just keeping quiet for you to come in. Please correct the anomaly. Give shops to the villages who are. Keep institutional shops for the Omu, not for Matadunku. I have land. If I choose to build, I can build 10 markets. Manifen na web, they have sold even to lock up open shops. Open shops. Anywhere in Nigeria. One in tomato, 200 naira. Only 500,000. One in nubu 200 naira. This one before Bubiasha. Okay, they go open shop, 500 naira. Will that happen? That is what is happening there. But when we know you are coming in, you see, okay, can you bank it and one you malife a genege? Makananya Makwe. Honorable Chairman, I have known you just like Dr. B. They say. I like to support every chairman in the Mako anyị support wa no unu ga-enwe ike nyele anyị aka ọ bụ ha anyị gbakọta azụ anyị na-echesi so ka wabutele anyị mmanya ka wabutele anyị ego, which is very wrong. We also have to make our own contribution. Yakan December, when I heard you are coming in, of course you knew a few years ago, I said it wasn't your time. I did say so. Yes. All right. It's a moment no time seeing what you can for. You need to go. See no gauge okay, and you will make success of it. You are a success story. You will conquer the forces of darkness. You will bring light. You are a bringer of light. Onye si no for hoya oge kpu ihu nani. Inife neku. Nko wana si for onye ne like him God ndu na ekili nebe ide. Onye oge kpu elili ihu nani ki we wike gafeli. Umuaka and the councillors, I want to appeal to your conscience. No, Meifo Abona. Mobuna chairman, Louifo or Daba, Bonowa. Bonowa would be lawmakers. Who wiki decided to hold him to ransom. Manan Malion Mutata no wa, Nike Chuku, Nike Modi and your money, Nike Modi Oshimili North, Nike Modi no wa, Bikonu, Yelaka. Indeed, the way one star does not shine. If you're a chairman and you're making that you have arrived, you have not arrived. Without them, you have not arrived. Bulu wedi ko mwanne, bulu wedi ko moyi, bazieli wuzo. So that in ina bagoni wano we, ana bagonite kwa ndi ozo, ana bagonite. Aba na agwo no maka na ga di badulu no ma. Ifolo kono ga na afu. unu ama afọ ọchịchị mmadụ ama abata n'etiti unu na chairman onye chọrọ ibute okwu bịa nọ ga-agwa ma n'ebe chairman, this palace is open 24 hours of the day for you 7 days a week unu na onwe unu asịkwa na nji bịa na ọmụ ji ọkpọpụrụ m ụzọ asị dọ I will open the gate. Come, let's talk about it. Maka na onye mbibi ya dị ezu ike ngị gwa na-achọkwa idozini ama azu ike ọ ga-adịla ọnụ mma. Let's sit down. Kene m nenyi si ana m kene ụmụnne m daalụ na ọ ga-adịla ọnụ mma. I want to specifically thank my friends and colleagues in the media. That's my constituency. Lip TV is here. Anioma Trust is here. Pointer is here. DBS is here. NTA is here. I have asked all my colleagues to come and receive the chairman and his team. They are all here. They are going to cover it. Patrick is the publisher of Anioma Trust. Yabo is the managing editor of the new international magazine, Integrity Watchdog. Yabo is the secretary of Delta State NUJ. By the grace of God, the incoming chairman. Move way to work. Mwanye no azinebe Bulip TV. Gospel. The one and only. May your camera not stop shining. My colleagues, may your pen not stop writing. May your thoughts not diminish. Like I said to the chairman, you will conquer the forces of darkness. And the only from the chairman of Homadi man and them walk on a chop. And Oga for them. Bob, I can not say. Yeah, but not be for not be to it. You see, Charlie knows I got Charlie. Bob, Abasi. Makiga Changi Lupu knows a galley. Chairman Oga Delema. Head campaign team Oga Delema. Secretary DG Oga Delo no man. The councillors Oga Delo no man. Moga de Badolo no Nima. Oga Dele 1 man. 1 man 1 annual. Ihu Kaigana.
In his response, the PDP Chairmanship Candidate for Oshimili North Local Government Area, Hon Innocent Esenweze, described Omudunku as a complete Anioma woman representing intelligence, tenacity, resourcefulness, beauty, boldness, and respect for culture and traditions of Anioma people. According to him, Anioma is an epitome of a mother without borders, affirming that no Anioma, dead or alive, had promoted the Anioma culture like Obimata Dunku had done and still doing. The same was appreciated Omudunku for her quantum support to his campaign project financially and spiritually.
Anioma, as far as I'm concerned, who represents the complete Anioma woman, but that woman that is intelligent. The complete Anioma woman, but that woman that is tenacious. The complete Anioma woman, but that woman that is resourceful. The complete Anioma woman, but the woman that is beautiful and brainy. The complete Anioma woman is that woman that is motherly, not just to her own children, but to anybody that comes across her path. The complete Anioma woman with a very bold woman. Yes, boldness. I have watched Omu Anioma severally. Afugama, when she spoke to governors, senators, kings, and the last one was Ohanaeze. And in all, she spoke like the complete true Anioma woman. The complete Anioma woman, but a respecter of our custom and tradition. In her own case, Obon and Sister don't respect our custom and tradition. But I think my young minds and maybe my history students here might correct me. I don't think in the last couple of years we won't get anybody in Anioma land that has promoted the Anioma culture and tradition like Omo. Omubu a complete Anioma, and it is my wish that every Anioma woman should see our Omu as their own role model, because she represents a lot. So for us, Anyese, Neema made this campaign, Gahubes here, without coming to this palace for your royal blessing and support. I was surprised when Dr. Obidi was addressing you, and there's something he said, and that thing got me thinking. Or see, when he was in office, email when he was in office. And I want to reveal something here. This chairmanship election and this chairman, by God's grace and your support, that will clinch on Saturday and be sworn in sometime next week. Okay, the upper week, sorry. But if there is anybody who has supported me financially, prayerfully, physically, the number one person was my mother, Anioma. So when Dr. Obidi said, do for him what you did for me, I said to myself, no wonder Obidi kept excelling. If you mean about that, anybody, because she is holy and clean. So any prayer she offers, the gods of the land and God Almighty, one as equally. If I injibuna, chugana gozi. He say me anye chabunda Anioma dey proud. What we owe you, boigwa chuku ya dibeke toka. Because we know this value in it here now our traditional, our culture and the tradition. After a while, we know with your person, your capacity and your presence in Anioma, that soon our young ones, they will begin to appreciate the need for them too. Because in Efranya, when I did and see our traditions near road away. Because even us, I am Muslim wine. If I na agwawa, BFA TV and radio na agwani. So a mother like you, with very strong presence in Nigeria and in Anioma in particular, you got another role model that will also help our children to teach them and inculcate these moral values into them. Thank you. I've read your address and I forgot the assignment you're giving to me already. And I said, this is what I want to see. I want to go to places where I will be challenged. I want to go to, a place where people will point out to me the things I ought to do or the things I need to do in order for me to succeed. If he did enable, a wise chairman should work with it. And I pray every day that God should give me wisdom so that when I come before people like you, when I find out worthy to say this chairman is wise. And being wise, if you need demonstrating among the wise, but actions and decisions that you take. And I pray that God will lead us and guide us as we take major decisions on behalf of the people of Oshimili North. You talked about the market. I know that traditionally the market belongs to the Omu in every community. And I also know that, yes, there might be some issues here and there, but above all, I'm that through dialogue and constructive engagement, whatever it is, one issue can be resolved. And I want to assure you that. Immediately we are sworn in, those issues, namely our people, why they are agitated, with people like you praying for us, supporting us, telling us the truth when we err. Being a mother to the council, I know that some of these issues that we think Nordiga lingered for so long, with this kind of engagement and approach, those issues will be resolved amicably. I'll assure you that, sir. Okpanambo, the biggest developing community in Delta State, not just in Oshimili North, one of the biggest in Delta State. I keep telling people, now worry not local government, worry South local government, worry Southwest. These three Uwe, they don't depend on the allocation that comes from the federal. What they do is when it comes like that, they pay salary, do one or two things, and it's gone. If only Chupubebu, Ego Dinane, why the IGR in their land, and we have a lot of it in Okpanam. So I've come to pledge to this palace that the era where the council will engage the people of Okpanam, collect revenue from Okpanam without recourse to the palace or to Indiwani is over. Whatever it is, this blessing in Yanyi will not just end. We'll come back again to tell you our plans on how we want to generate revenue from Okpanam. You will tell you our plans, you make your input, and collectively, together as one, we ensure that the dividends of democracy from the council will get to the good people of Okpanam once again. When we find it possible, aside God, with the governor of Delta State, Senator Dr. Ifeanyi Okowa, Ifo Megelani and the good people of Delta State, Bona, he has opened up the political space. He has opened up the political space. The era where one man or two persons have the only access to power, and the only information you get from the source of power, from just 2 or 3 persons in any of these local governments. I make the thing of past with this present government. This is one governor that relates to virtually everybody in each of the local governments. This is one governor who has made politics at the local government very exciting. That is the reason, therefore, this peace we enjoy in Oshimili North today. We've gone around the 10 wards in this local government. We ended yesterday in my ward, Ward 5. I want to tell you, man, it was very peaceful because the leaders of PDP in this local government, we have resolved that from now henceforth, now you can play the people's politics. Politics gain dignity. And that is the reason why one charge is fully involved in finding a mayor. I am back up when I'm neighbor. I am making the rally. August and Chuku is with us, that God is with us. And it is our belief that after the election, the peace we have today, with the kind of policy we're going to introduce, this peace process will get deepened. Because without peace, development will get very difficult to come. And this palace got one of those points that we always knock on to ask for questions, advice, and support.
Honorable Esenweze assured the people of Oshimili North that he will enthrone all-embracing and engaging government. In terms of security, Esenweze assured that he will identify the flashpoints within the local government area with a view to engaging non-indigenous, especially the Fulani settlements, for peace and harmony.
Yeah, I think what they should expect from us in the next couple of weeks, they should watch out for a government that will be all-embracing and all-engaging in all aspects of, the local government. They should watch out for a government that will be youth-friendly. And from the way we have managed the campaign, you noticed that we come up with a structure that is all embracing, because this is a local government we're talking about. That's the commonest arm of government to the people. So we really want to bring the government back to the people again. We want people to feel the presence of the local council, and that's what we're going to do. Yeah, the first thing we will do is to first of all identify the flash point in the local government. Tackling of insecurity has to do with intelligence gathering. So we have been able to identify the flash points across the local government, and we also know that these large areas where you have strangers across the local government, we already started an engagement with them. What we're going to do is this Fulani settlement in the local government. First, we'll engage them. We will know them. We'll get the communities to be involved. The community needs to know the people who are resident in their community. That's what we're going to do first. We believe that the best way to engage these persons is to get the communities involved and also make them be part and parcel of the community where they reside. So expect a government that will engage these persons you just talked about. It's going to be all engaging.
Others who spoke were the former chairman of the council and frontline leader in Oshimili North PDP, Honorable Dr. Austin Obedi.
That is because he paid his dues. He was a councillor in a regime in the council God has proposed for him to go ahead. He was a special advisor. He was SSA. He was representing us in the Bureau of Orientation. He was the DG Community Youth in the whole state, and indeed at that point in time, just yesterday really, the Honorable Commissioner for Youth said he was his chief consultant. When there's any, our language, when there's any bege, that is, when there are challenges, he comes, he picks his brain, not just pick his brain, as a resource person, he asks him to go ahead and help. And they have been working in tandem. He is a firm believer in the Okowa project. That's Honorable Esenweze. He is very, very committed to see that the youth are actively engaged. And not just the youth, to see that that council begins to work again. So we are on our campaign trail. You will find out that we are not living out the traditional institution. That is why we are here. Because on this side of the divide in the country, we look down on the traditional institution. But as a council chairman, I know my colleagues from the north, they hold the emirate system in very, very high esteem. It is something worth emulating. So basically, if I am able to go around and consult with critical stakeholders like you, our vice chairman, the councillors, and that this is one regime that will be answerable to the people.
And Honorable Frank Esenweze, it is expected that when all that has been said is put into place, Oshimili North will be in for a better deal. From the almost palace in Okpanam, Oshimili North local government area of Delta State, I am Gospel Amalia Mifobo.
Iwana wala ma mbuluku ebo nazo